good women, because I bash women so much on this fucking page. God damn, I bash women.
I do, yeah.
I'm a woman basher. You know, I gotta take it for what it is.
They did time to make it fast drop. For the bad shit,
Like, baby girl, this real shit. Yeah, street nigga thinking in the streets,
yeah.
flow. I just want a bad bitch to come and suck my dick.
But there is a lot of good women. When I say a lot, I mean a lot, like globally. We. But at the same time, if you're in a certain environment or whatever, for the most part, you're not going to find these good women. So my thing is this, man. You have to test these women like to the point where you get to know what's what, because a lot of people, they haven't gone through enough in their life to be able to gauge who's who and what's what when it comes to these women. And I've been fortunate enough to go through my hurtful, the shit that destroyed my ego, the stuff that destroyed my ego back in the day. I was fortunate to go through that when I was a younger man, It's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing just to, at a certain point in time, to say enough is enough. And you have just this understanding on what's what, and you can see who's who from a mile away. They coming at you with the bullshit. It's even in certain words that they say. You can just understand what they about and what they are trying to get out of the situation. So it's okay, it's okay. A lot of people, y'all be so thirsty to get in relationships, male and female. You be so thirsty to get into situations, and you just don't filter anything. You just be like, hey, I'll be like, damn, shit, my favorite color is blue. The girl will be like, oh, my favorite color is blue too. Oh shit, bitch, we got hella shit in common. God damn, I should get you a ring tomorrow, bitch. What's your ring size? Hold on, bitch, I love you. This is the type of shit that a lot of these niggas be on.
No! Lemon pepper sauce! Lemon pepper sauce!
And that's a bunch of fakeness. You see how like we all got our strategies and we all got our game as men? Let me drop a bombshell on your ass real quick.
Do it live! Fuck it!
Real quick. Beep. Let me just drop that on here real quick. Women got strategies in game too.
Really?
It's just beautiful. Thank you so much for bringing it in.
Unbelievable.
Oh shit, bombshell, right?
But I did! I'm that motherfucker!
Yes, women got game too. So, like I was saying, the strategy, like, they got channels like that for women on YouTube or whatever. But 9 times out of 10, none of that bullshit will work on somebody like me, is what I'm saying. Like, we all humans at the end of the day. So we all have similarities in a lot of shit that we do. But I'm here to say, man, I just don't want none of y'all to choose the wrong one. And initially, it's hard to really say if you chose the wrong one or not, because women, especially the ones that's dealt with a lot of men, they get to the point where they build up all the stats. They get all the shit. It's just like in a video game, when you're building your player up, you get all the stats, all the levels, and you become almost unbeatable at a certain point in time. And if you're not a wizard when it comes to this thing, if you ain't got that alpha mentality, then you finna fall victim to that bullshit. She level 100, you level like 3 or some shit. She'll crush you and have you doing whatever. And those are the succubus. We want to stay away from girls like that, right? So this is how I gauge what a woman is about. And first off, I just look at like how she dressed, and that's important to me. And if because women always want validation in some way, shape, or form. They want to be the one to be looked at like, oh no, you look good, or they want to be talked to. Even though a lot of them really will refuse these dudes, it's just good for them to feel a certain way. You know, like, my confidence is up there. Oh, somebody actually noticed me. This is why a lot of women get thirsty and shit when you start paying a little attention to them. People like to talk to these girls that's more insecure than others, this and that. Then you get them to where you want them to be, and that's when you get them the way that you want to have them. But yeah, they want some sort of validation, but it depends on what type of validation. Because some girls want validation to the point where they're showing all types of skin, because a lot of women understand at this point, most women, even teenage girls, understand like dudes like to see skin. They want to see more shit, this and that. For the ladies, you know, that's the quality that you're showing. So therefore, nobody's going to take you more serious than the quality that you're showing. Therefore, they're going to look at you as a piece of meat. You want to show that meat and flesh, they're going to treat you like a piece of meat and flesh, right? So I would say avoid girls like that that's trying to do that. And I'm not saying all girls that do that is hoes, but they want validation. Because like I said, a lot of them don't sleep with. Some of them, not a lot of them, some of them don't sleep with people, even though they show their body, because that's their way to get up. That's their way to get the clout and the way to change their circumstance, right? So just stay away from them girls that want validation when it comes to almost anything, right? So if a girl is just trying a little too hard, you know, trying to be seen a little too hard, if it's not just for you, if it's just like, just in general, a bitch is trying to be seen, you know, she for the streets, and you don't really want to deal with girls like that, because them the type of girls that'll fuck your whole crew straight up. You know, you clout up enough, shit, y'all, you know, you get her or whatever, you could get her to do whatever the hell you want her to do. Gotta gauge it on that. So, and another thing, bitches that talk back too much. Some girls just argue for the sake of arguing. It's a skill, you know, to argue like that for a lot of these women. They just want to argue just to argue, just to be a contrarian to whatever the hell you say. You see her acting a certain way, I don't really feel comfortable. Hey, you an insecure ass nigga. You this, you that. Fuck all that. You don't want nobody like that, and you want to save yourself the headache, right? So let's just leave that shit at that. And another thing, man. Girls who got too many male friends, that's never okay. A few of them niggas done touched that, right? That's one of my worst fears, just to be shaking hands and being around a nigga that done touch my girl like it's just cool. And I'm sure that's happened multiple times in my life that I ain't even know of, because that's how crafty and sneaky girls are. That's what I'm saying. Like, you the man. You got the power. Why give that power up to them? Why even give a bitch a chance to touch you? You're like a god, a lowercase g, but you are like a god. Nobody could just touch a god like that. You can't just touch me like that, bitch. You gotta know who you are. And that's just what it is, man. So, yeah.
My niggas on the block, they be hustling. Young flexing bitch, like baby, really flexing bitch. Yeah, she texting me like, why the fuck you texting bitch? Always stressing me like, why the fuck you stressing bitch?